Servers need to let you in. You just need to get through Act 1 for the cosmetics. How far did you make it? I have a hype train conductor badge of my own. Do I really? Huh. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Hi, Nichols. Got to Freythorn. Ugh, I hate that place. I still have PTSD of that place. Alright, what am I doing? Why is this shop glowing?
Salutations, wanderer. Come and don the mantle of history's champions.
Like to finish your Brandish Paladin? Nice. How is Brandish? I haven't tried that one.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
Ooh. Ooh. Alright. If you have a unique sword, it's great. Give me your best guess for the second class coming. Banana shoes. You like to play with your auras? The holy aura is nice at lower levels. Yeah, I was using that for a while. You want to believe in Amazon? My gut says not Amazon, only because I don't know if they would do 2 returning classes. I did like I'm blanking. Loathburger was talking about lore-wise, Amazon makes sense, but so does Oracle. And Oracle sounds neat. They could do Crusader for dual style holy. They could. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully we find out soon. How's season 11? I like it. Not a Horacle. That's your face. Okay, world boss is in 30 minutes. We don't have enough mats to do any bosses. Wait, we can do 1 beast in the ice. No, that's a Lord's Ear. Brain. How's new class, Paladins? Fun. I like it. Let's try and do beast in the ice. See how that... Lord's Ear! Riz, wake up. Came up with a new drinking game. Take a shot every time I see Paladin. Does it count if you're playing one? How much is the expansion? The base version is $40 USD. You're waiting for the sale? That's fair. Can I please gift you it? I wish I could. I am doing a giveaway for it on my Discord, so if you want to enter that, you're more than welcome. Play PoE2 better? I played PoE2 earlier. The servers are currently down. But I'm going to be playing both games. I enjoy both, so I will continue playing both games. Oh boy, look at that damage. I wanted to see how my damage was compared to an Uber boss. Oh boy. You hit Paragon 100 a bit ago, decided to take a break. Nice. We need more power. For sure. Thank you for the 30 roses. Holy moly. Got to figure out what you're doing wrong. People at Paragon 100, you're at level 42. People play a lot. It's really all there is to it. People just playing a lot. Ended up going Ret Shield build. Nice. He's streaking. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. You missed Fire Angel? You can always go back. Druid slaps. I was playing Druid earlier. I really wish that we did have more time for each game because I enjoy both. So I'm going to be bouncing back and forth for a bit. Today I did Pee-wee this morning. I'm doing D4 tonight. Tomorrow maybe I flip it up. Maybe I do Diablo in the morning, Pee-wee at night. I don't know. Uh-oh, the hedgehog's back and still drunk. You're curious on doing a dragon druid? The wyvern? Yeah, I've only gone bear so far, but I definitely want to try the others as well. There's a horse in the park near you. Go eat it. Wait. I realize I haven't really messed with my, like, aspects and all that stuff. Guessing you can use all three morphs at the same time. I mean, not the same time, but yeah, you can put like spells from all three on your bar. I don't know how good that would be, but you definitely can do it. Pee-wee server's back. Nice. Yeah, I might play more Pee-wee 2 later tonight. Right now, I'm enjoying Diablo, so I'll play that for a bit. What basic am I using? Holy Bolt. I mean, Holy Bolt and Blessed Hammer is like the go-to for me. The rest I'm kind of experimenting with. I don't know what I'm going to stick with. I've bounced around a couple times already. How's Paladin class? It's a lot of fun. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's not quite D2 Paladin. It's not quite D3 Crusader. It kind of falls somewhere in between the two. Feels good though. It's smooth. It almost feels a little bit more Spiritborn than I thought it was going to in a weird way. I don't know if that's just me. But just having the hammer spin around me will always make me happy. D2 Pally had them auras. I mean, this character does have auras. 3 of them anyways. How does the Paladin as a lore concept work in Diablo? Are they just light magic users or angel related? I'm not a lore guy, so I couldn't tell you. I know that they use holy and flame magic, or at least they have historically. As far as I knew, all the Paladins in Diablo lore were dead, so I'm not sure what the story is. If you're looking for lore, I would check out Lothburger. He seems to be like the lore guy when it comes to Diablo, or Riker. Hammerdin just doesn't hit very hard. It was earlier. My gear kind of fell off, and I haven't really been replacing it very much. I just hit 60, and I haven't really gotten much endgame gear yet. I think I have some in my stash now that I say that. I should probably go hit up my stash. I also have a bunch of obols I can spend. You go to Lores R Us? I think, knowing you, I think you had the first letter wrong. It took me forever to kill the 200 affix enemies. Ayo! Hi, friends! Hi, friends! Hi, Psychosa, how was your stream? Thank you for the raid! What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Anybody tuning in? We are going to be doing some giveaways tonight, so that might be exciting, you know? We got a couple battle passes to give away. You got a few friends? I see that. Thank you. Oh, heck yeah, freebies? Hell yeah. I'll be doing 2 giveaways for battle passes at some point during the stream. You finally got it? Good. I'm glad that worked. And I'm also doing another expansion giveaway on the Discord still. That is still pending. The winner will be chosen on Christmas Day. I know it's not for a while, but it's been ongoing. What difficulty? I'm in Torment 1. I'm doing a Pit Tier 7. I'm still very early endgame. I've done higher. I've done up to like 11 or something, but I just logged back in and changed my build, so I wanted to kind of test it and see how it feels. And I think I'm gonna need to tweak some stuff again because I'm not loving it. What do you recommend I do as a new player? You've played Diablo 3 a little and 2 and just bought 4. I mean, I would just play through the campaign and try to enjoy it first off. Like, play the class that sounds the most fun to you and just enjoy the campaign. There's a lot to learn, but if you try to learn it all at once, you're going to get overwhelmed, I think. But I would say it plays more like 3 than it does 2. But they are slowly introducing more things from 2, but kind of in different ways. Can you like the video on TikTok that made a goofy "oh gorsh" sound effect? Oh, that was when Joe on Twitch sends his first message every stream. It plays that sound. It was just a coincidence that it was when you liked the stream. What's the fishing business about? So yeah, the expansion's going to be adding fishing. So if you're a cozy gamer who likes fishing content, that is coming in 4 months. You're gonna fish off the islands of Scovos. Probably everywhere, but I'm guessing Scovos is like known for fishing or something, and that's why they're tying it into that. Scoville? Is that what we're calling it? He's streaking. That's what you keep calling it? I like it. That's like when Rax calls the trial of the Sekimas in PoE the trial of the suck my ass. I can get behind that. Scoville sounds like a pretty spicy place. It sure does. She's streaking. Thank you for the follow. How can you play Paladin already? If you pre-order the next expansion, Lord of Hatred, you get to play Paladin immediately. Alright, let's see what I stashed. I know I stashed some gear. Oh, yeah. Channeled the holy energy into his soul and unlocked it through the power of anime? That's Riz's feelings about anime. Hi, how is it? You come from D2, you want to try Pally on D4. So, I will say, I like the Paladin on D4. It doesn't quite feel like the Paladin in D2. Yes, it has Blessed Hammers. Yes, it has Holy Bolt. But it has a lot of things that D2 Paladin does not have. So, you know, try it out if you want to. Don't expect the exact same thing. But it is fun. When is PoE 2 Druid releasing? About 6-7 hours ago. 7 hours ago. And it's fun. You can't do Battle Pass giveaway on your Discord? I could, but I'm doing them today through Twitch chat. When am I going to play the new Druid? I played it for a while earlier today. I'm going to play it again tomorrow. I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between D4 and PoE 2 because I'm one of those weirdos who enjoys both games legitimately. You know what? Let's start one of the giveaways now, and then I'll do one later in the stream. Bow, 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 bow. So if you're looking to win a Season 11 Battle Pass, you'll want to be in Purple Chat. Whoops, I just closed my tab. You enjoy both too? Yeah. Like, it seems like so many people nowadays, everything has to be one thing or the other. Or if I like one thing, everything else is bad. And it drives me nuts. Alright, so I'll let that go for like 10 minutes. Exclamation ticket in Purple Chat for your chance to win. Feel like people want to be included in something? Arguing? Bitching and complaining? You're probably right.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? What's left, you ask?
You're doing Smite where if you gift me D4, I'll sponsor you. You're doing some... I see. I see. I wish I could help. I do. I do. But if I did it for you, I'd have to do it for everybody, and my bank account can't handle that. You haven't played since last night, hit 40, won't be home for 3 more hours. Hey, that's not too bad. 3 hours, that's doable. Hi, Misha.
Well,
Ooh, piece of candy.
special.
I forge more than horseshoes and
Did you use what leveling up? Do they have Zeal? I think they have Zeal. Zeal was, yeah, right there. What's new on Diablo 4? New season, new class. Yep. What I focus on after 40? I did Helltides. I did a few Undercities. I did a few Nightmare Dungeons. I bounced around. You accomplished a new accomplishment myself. Paragon 117 in T4. Your recent best was 160 last season. Pally strong AF. Yep. Yep. Pally feels pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm not feeling this double aura thing though. What's the best class? I mean, most people are playing Paladin. I don't know what the best is though. Wasn't expecting to like it so much. I was hoping that it was pretty good. So much has changed. Excited for the Paladin endgame? Yeah. Yep. You got up to 260 emails done today at work. Nice. There is Paladin now. Yeah, if you pre-order the expansion, you can play the Paladin immediately, which is pretty cool. A lot of people did not think that they were ever going to do that, but they sure did. I'm going to try some different stuff just because. Have I tried Diablo Immortal? Yeah, when it first came out, I played it a lot. I wish that it wasn't so pay to win because there is a good game in there. But people were talking about Blessed Shield. We're gonna try that. Never expected Blizzard to do it, but they got a ton of competition. It was a good uppercut. I mean, I don't think it had anything to do with the competition. When they scheduled it, I think they had no idea. We'll stick with these. They had no idea when PoE was gonna release their season. Because, like, Blizzard, when they plan stuff, they're planning months and months ahead of time. Another expansion, or still the last time about Mephisto? No, it's the follow-up of the Mephisto expansion. So we had Vessel of Hatred. Now we're getting Lord of Hatred, where we actually fight Mephisto. Announcement was planned for Game Awards for a while, so it kind of lined up. Exactly. Yep. Like, it's unfortunate that they lined up right against each other, but it is what it is. That is the way the cookie crumbles. Rosbody McJenkington. You don't say. You don't say. I like that one, so I'm going to stick with that. Cow level makes its appearance soon is my feeling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just clicking shit. Seems perfect. Cow level will come when they announce the Amazon as the next class. Must give us D2's lineup. It's possible. It's possible. I wouldn't put anything past him at this point. Amazon time? I don't know. I'm not on the Amazon hype train. I would rather have something new, personally. But I know a lot of people are guessing it. Is Rogue Heartseeker? I have not looked into Rogue at all, if I'm being honest. Not even a little bit. Probably just here, right? Heartseeker still S tier build early on. Okay. We're wondering if they do Witch Doctor. It's possible. I still think, since we got the Paladin, I hope the other class is a new one, not a returning one. But they could go either way. Okay. Okay, what do we have?
Momo.
Thank you for the follow. Dancing Knives, tired off my Heartseeker is... Wait. Oh, tiered off. My Heartseeker is really good right now, but Paladin, who cares? Seriously. Yeah. Yeah, I went full Paladin mode immediately. Artificer class? It could happen. It could happen. Paladin D2 is the reason you skipped so many school days before. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, I love Pally. Like, I was more of a Sork guy in D2, but I did love the Pally as well.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. All right. Try Juggernaut. Needs to be way less really good ARPGs. No Time, Last Epoch, D4, PoE2, TQ2, also good. No, give us more. Give us more. Just work together and schedule them better. It seems like the Paladins are super overpowered. Everyone you come across just wipes everything out. I mean, they're fun. I haven't gotten mine super overpowered yet, but I haven't played as much as a lot of people. But I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why they wanted to get them out early, is because they didn't have a lot of testing on them yet. So they wanted to get them tested before the expansion comes out so that they can get them more in line. And when the tower comes out. Why D4 over PoE2 right now? I enjoy both games, and I played PoE this morning, and I'm playing D4 tonight, and I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. I think both games are a lot of fun. Okay, we need a bunch of skulls. Let's see here. Love PoE2, but don't invest much into a beta. I mean, look, kind of beta. Kind of beta. But, like, is it really beta if progress doesn't really matter anyways? Like, they're both live service games. They're both basically betas until they stop updating ever. Okay, so do we... Okay, so we still don't have a Se rune. We need Sem and Gar. Just drastically different games. You feel you don't compare the two gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay is so different. I don't know. I enjoy both of them, but I'm not gonna pit them against each other. Wait. What? Oh, I have that there. Got it. I'm like, why can't I put that in there? Alright, let's throw that there. And then a couple more diamonds. Good. And then we need to temper. I don't like that noise. Stop it. So the enchant thing is kind of wild? You mean the sanctification or something else? So... what do I want here? You haven't got to the new tempering yet? I haven't messed with it much. Somebody's knocking on the wall. Not giving you a lot of options like old days. Now you must sanctify. World boss? Ooh, is that happening soon? Hold on, be right back. I wasn't sure if I heard knocking. I think somebody's hammering or something. Did a great job on Paladin feels and how it hits how you expected. I do like it. I feel like it kind of feels somewhere in between Paladin and Crusader, but I think a lot of people are gonna like that about it. They pound it all right. Wait a second. Paladin's just straight up angel at this point? No, you're an angel. Wait, what? You're expecting them to be a fallen angel class? I mean, they kinda are. At least your build? Nice. So I'm using Clash, Blessed Shield. Is there a Blessed Shield one? No? Okay. Why do you have... After my level and name? Where are you seeing that? Here? I mean, that's my character's name. It has an H at the end. Is that what you're seeing? That's just an H. No, I played PoE this morning, and I'll be playing it more tomorrow. I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. Thought they changed the Paragon style? Oh, no. That's just my name. PoE's consumed you? Yeah, I played through Act 1 on my Druid, and I liked it. But yeah, I enjoy both games, so I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. Let's go get more max life here. Most important line for me, War Plans also adds skill trees for all endgame activities, providing more breadth and variety of challenge to enhance your progression through the endgame. Uh-huh. War Plans could be interesting. Hopefully they're good. What kind of druid have been? I've been making Firebear. I don't know if I'll stick with it. I definitely want to try Wolf also. But currently Firebear. I'll have to try PoE 2 tonight on PS5. Ran like shit on consoles. Heard they improved it. They said it's supposed to perform up to 20, or no, at minimum 25% better. So hopefully. Oh, I ran out of mats. Firebear there too. Nice. All right. I feel zoomier. It was down to about 2 hours, so you picked a good time to swap, depending when you got it done with Act 1. Yeah, I heard it was down when I took a nap because I was exhausted, and when I woke up, people were saying it was down. Okay, I see the Nahantu location. Oh no, that's not Nahantu. Wait, yes it is. Where's the other location? I don't see it. I guess we'll go that one. Go. Oh my god, I can't click it. How similar is the Paladin in D4 compared to D3? Well, the D3 didn't have a Paladin. D3 had a Crusader. I feel like it's somewhere in between the D2 Paladin and the D3 Crusader. It doesn't feel exactly like either. But the fact that it has Blessed Hammer alone makes it feel like the D2 Paladin in that regard. You're also doing Firebear, but you don't know what you'll do on maps. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I do worry that the bear's going to be too slow on maps, but we'll see. I'm a long way away from getting to endgame. Oh, right. I don't have hammers anymore. I'm like, what? Forgot I switched. With this season, you won't reach endgame on PoE 2 until like February. Huh? I don't think it'll take that long for me, but yeah, I'm in no rush to get to endgame. Wait, what happened? Did I literally just miss it? Well, heck. All right, fine. Thank God we don't have to play all 4 acts twice. Oh yeah, that would be miserable. I mean, honestly, the interludes, they were longer than I expected, but they were fun. I enjoyed them. I'm excited for acts 5 and 6 though. What am I doing? Season 4 just started. What are you doing? Are you talking about the fate of the Vol? More kebabs? Get it. Get it. And it didn't just start. It started like early today, and I played a lot of it already. Yeah, I already played quite a bit of the Druid, but I'm going to be playing both games because I like both games. I'm one of those people. One of the reasonable people? I like to think so. The internet tells me I'm a dumbass, but you know, whatever. See the paladin that's coming to D4? You mean what I'm playing right now? Yep. You want to be in maps by end of night, but you don't know but after that downtime? Damn, getting it. Yeah, I kind of picked the perfect time to take a nap, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to be playing both games, so I don't have any expectations of hitting endgame anytime soon. If you could come up with a unique class of your own, what would you want to add in PoE or Diablo? There's a reason why I'm not a game dev. I want to be a hot dog eater. Your resource meter is just a bunch of hot dogs that fill up the circle. It's essentially your stomach. I'm an idiot. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be a funny April Fool's class. I feel like you wanted the Pally. I love Pally. I always have. It's never been my favorite. Like, in D2, I was always a Sork guy, but I liked the Pally. I'm excited that we have it for the people who do love Pally. And I'm excited to be playing it because it's something new. That said, I'm kind of glad it's coming out now, so that way... Because if we would have gotten 2 new classes when the expansion dropped, I would have struggled between picking them. But now I know I'm playing the other one. PoE 2 equals free class. D4 pay for everything, even the game is their choice. Yeah, I mean, Diablo is a AAA game. We always knew that it was going to be paid expansions. That was the plan from day one. If you don't like that, there's free games out there. You can play PoE if you want to. PoE technically is still a paid game. I love it, but a lot of people are hating on it because it's still not in 1.0 and free release. But I mean, like, game developers, they don't make games because they just want to give it away for free. Like, they're a business. They have to make money somehow. So I can't fault them for it. Like, I feel like a lot of people are looking at the Paladin as like, hey, it's a standalone DLC class that's paywalled behind the expansion. But no, it's an expansion class that you get to play early if you pre-order. Gonna be Spiritborn all over again. Definitely play the new class. Yeah. Yep. I mean, honestly, like, playing the new class before the meta really shapes up is probably the most fun time to play it. Especially because they tend to be super broken, and just finding out what is crazy broken at first is fun. Haters gonna hate? True. You had fun playing the Pally and just picking shit? Yeah. Like, a bunch of build guides are starting to pop up. Like, I'm kind of referencing one for my Paragon boards and stuff, just because Riz doesn't Paragon well. Belial awaits you. Actually putting on, like, endgame level gear definitely helps a lot. I was using a bunch of gear that was, like, 400 item level. I'm like, why am I dying? Oh. A little easier. Can't wait to play more tomorrow when you're more rested. Yeah, I wish I would have gotten a better nap in, but at least I got some in. Your brain is braining? Yep. Braining is definitely important. Probably just having like W aspects helps tremendously, for sure. For sure. Alright, so what glyphs do I need? Spirit, Honed, Outmatch, Revenge, and Chip. Do I have any? Nope. Nope. Alright, we'll just keep leveling this then. I am on T1, yep.
This is fine, as far as towns go.
Think you're gonna try Holy Bolt to add Judgment, and then try to Ricochet Bless Shield. That's what I was using to level up. It felt good.
It is done.
You want to play, but you also want to wait till Tuesday so you can get your Pally? You just waiting to get paid, or what? Pally's fun. I like it. It'd be awesome if some sort of Bard class got added where music notes were your powers. Lost Ark had that, and I enjoyed that quite a bit. Payday, gotcha. Yeah, I played a Bard in Lost Ark, and that was fun. Sometimes I think about going back to that game. I did enjoy it. It was weird, but I liked it. Well, I like that movement speed. Okay, so Disobedience on Helm. And Utmost Glory. The combat of Lost Ark was really cool. It was just so many microtransactions. Yeah, I didn't spend any money on it, and I still had fun with it, but it was kind of annoying. I wish they would get rid of that. It would have... Like, a lot of games would be better without it, for sure. Thank you for the heart me. Okay, Sir, Qua, Diamond. If you're playing in a group, does the Pally offer support to the group? The auras and stuff do affect the group, yep. Okay, oh, I leveled these up. Interesting. It's beautiful. You do lurkies while you make Egg Bites version 2.0? Oh shit, what are you gonna put in them? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go try Zir again. Now that I've actually put on decent gear. Ham and cheese and bell peppers? That sounds good. Oh, right. I need to do pull the giveaway. Last call if you entered the giveaway. My bad. I forgot about it. Or if you want to enter the giveaway. You do not feel like sauteing more spinach and mushrooms for them tonight because you're tired? Fair. Alright. Closing. Ooh, Schwabbits just got in there, I think. Yep. Oh, wait, never mind. He was already in it. Alright, here we go. And the winner is... Joe just wins everything. I will be doing another one later in the stream. So if you're still looking for one, I will be doing another. Didn't know there was a giveaway? Yeah. Okay. I'm a little more powerful now. Yeah, I will be doing another giveaway for a Season 11 Battle Pass. Because the kind folks over at Blizzard gave me a couple extra. He wins everything. He's always here. Alright, so I don't have enough mats to do any others.
Moo?
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Moo? Oh, hang on. I got a notification on Discord from Twitch. Oh. They added a new round of streamers to the dual format beta. Woohoo. Which character's broken this season? Paladin. Let me get that for you, Joe. Copy. Where are you? There. Boom. Send it to you on Discord. And like I said, there will be one more today. Uno mas. In your dining room? Nice. Well, I can't give it to you there, so check Discord. Alright. How do we enter? So it's not going on right now, but when I do it, it'll be in Twitch chat, it'll be exclamation ticket. When are we turning on song requests? When you're a good boy. I don't know. When it feels right. And it doesn't feel right now. Alright. We need to raise divine gifts to 2. You're a good boy? I don't know. I feel like you've been misbehaving. We gotta do strongholds. I did one. Is the sorcerer good? The sorcerer is really good this season. That was what I was gonna do if they didn't release the paladin. You even told your dad not to buy you the expansion? Oh. Why is that? What up, Jay? How you doing? Does Barb his life? This looks so cool. The paladin's sick. Told your parents not to buy it for your Christmas. Riz said he would buy it for the entire chat. Did not. Did not. I shouldn't have put that in, but for some reason I just expected more people to be here. It's okay. Is this the new paladin? Sure is. Gabo! They make us wait for like years before releasing this? I mean, it's been, what, a couple years since the game came out, but it's here now. Now that you've played both for a while, Diablo or PoE? Yes. I enjoy both games thoroughly. They're very different games. I like both. What's my build? Blessed Shield? Clash? Defiance Aura? Falling Star? Consecration? Rally? Throwing stuff together, seeing what sticks. Can't join Discord for some reason. Weird. Discord.rezarj.com should work. Why choose one when you can play both? Yeah, like they're just so different games. I don't like the whole pitting one against the other. I have fun playing both games.
Oh.
You used to have to pretend the Necro's Dark Paladin to satisfy your fantasy? Hell yeah. What's underrated? Is this the best season? No. No. Inferno level? Inferno's not a thing. Do you mean Torment level? I'm on Torment 1. So this season, honestly, feels like a filler season while they're waiting to release the expansion to let people try the Paladin. And I think Sanctification's cool, but that's really the only thing that's going for it. I mean, they revamped a lot of systems to get people ready for the expansion, I think. But as a season, like a standalone season, without the new class, it's kind of whatever. If you haven't played it in a while, I definitely think it's worth checking out because we are getting a lot of changes that are going to give you an idea of how things are going to feel when the expansion drops. Yeah, Paladin is out if you pre-ordered the expansion. So, the expansion that just just got announced last night, Lord of Hatred. If you pre-order it, you can play Paladin immediately. Remember when they have the Wraith King skin for Necro? That was sick. I don't remember that one in particular, but I know a lot of them do rotate, so they usually do come back. Yeah, I'm playing a Paladin. Yep. And there's a lot of different ways to build it, so I don't know if this is going to be, by any means, I don't know if this is the best, but I'm sure it's probably not. But like because it was like a stealth drop, there weren't really any build guides readily available, so people are still kind of figuring stuff out. What up, Rudy? You can't watch this? Spoilers? I mean, is it though? There's no like story to spoil. It's just a class. But up to you. Phew. Will the Paladin be free? The Paladin is an expansion class, so you will have to buy the expansion to play it, but if you pre-order the expansion, you can play it immediately. What's the movement speed tech? Oh, no. So I'm using Sur Qua, so when you cast 5 skills, become exhausted for 3 seconds, gain 10% movement speed. And then I also have movement speed on my amulet, and I think my boots. Yeah, my boots and amulet. We're hoping they release another class in April. They are. That is already confirmed. They have said we are getting 2 classes, the Paladin, which is available immediately if you pre-order, and another one that they're still keeping surprise. Thank you for the GG and the finger snaps or whatever. The finger hearts. Only giving a code to Twitch or Discord. So the giveaways are only going to be... so I'm doing expansion giveaway on Discord. I'm going to be doing a Battle Pass giveaway on Twitch. Thank you for the donut and you're awesome. Eventually, I am hoping that I can figure out a way to do giveaways across all platforms since I do multi-stream everywhere. You're going to need both of those. Good luck. But yeah, I will probably do the other Battle Pass giveaway towards the end of the stream. I don't know how long I'm going yet. I'm probably going to go until I'm just too tired to keep going. Thank you for the follow. Expansion giveaway is good. So what I'm doing right now is at the start of the last PoE League, or maybe it was the last Diablo season, one of the two, I started what I call Rizbucks, which is movie money, $100 bills. Every time that someone subscribes on Twitch, I write their name on one of those bills and put it in this jar. And for every 100 of them, I do a giveaway for the expansion. And I've given away 3 so far. And we're doing the giveaway for the 4th one right now. You canceled a date on Saturday to grind Paladin? Damn. Am I on any NDAs? So technically yes, but I don't think that I know anything anymore that you guys don't already know. I think everything that I knew, they announced last night. Much new endgame content? No. So the thing about this season is instead of giving us like our typical seasonal powers, where is it? Instead this time we have divine gifts, which these are effectively modifying the rewards and like the difficulty and stuff in the endgame. I think this is kind of like a beta test for the war plans that they're adding with the expansion. Because the war plans thing is basically like you're able to like pick which activities you like and what rewards you want to get from those activities. It looks like they released a video about it last night. Is the DLC worth it? I mean, we don't really have that many details about the DLC yet. Right now, okay, so I made a video about it earlier, but hold on, let me go back to town. Diablo4.com. So we know we're getting Lord of Hatred. We're getting a new campaign. So we're going to the Isles of Skovos, which is south of like West March and Tristram and all that. We're getting 2 new classes. So that was more than people expected. We already have the Paladin and we're getting one other one that they have not announced yet. So the Paladin has 4 different oaths that you can choose. We're finishing the fight with Mephisto. So we fought his dog. Now we get to actually fight Mephisto, and he looks crazy. We're going to Skovos. We're getting a Herodric Cube, so we're getting more crafting there. Plus, we're also getting a rework to the skill system, which is this. So there's going to be way more depth and complexity to the skill tree. So like this used to have like 2 options sticking out of it. Now it has a bunch of little mini trees. A new character in April, yes. April 28th, we're going to get a 3rd new character. So Spiritborn was Vessel of Hatred. We just got Paladin. We're getting another one in April. We don't know what it is yet. You guess Paladin, you got to have some guesses. So I really don't have any guesses. My hope is that it's a brand new class since we got the Paladin. Like, I like the idea of having a returning one and a new one. But I know a lot of people are wanting Amazon. Lothburger, he's a known lore guy. He's a Diablo partner also. He also suggested the Oracle because the Oracle is also from the Isles of Skovos. That could be cool. I have no idea. You made a Thorn Zeal Paladin tonight, and damn, it feels good to have it back. Hell yeah. How many more expansions do you think we'll get for this game? Well, so when the game first launched, we were at level 100. And they chopped that down to 50. With Vessel of Hatred, we got 60. I have to assume with Lord of Hatred, we'll get 70. And then 80, 90, 100. So I think we're looking at 4 more, including the one that they just announced. Do I know that for a fact? Absolutely not. But if we're getting Mephisto here, I could see them doing Diablo here, Bale in either one of these, or maybe we get another 2-parter. Like, this one kind of felt like a mini expansion, like a part 1, and this is kind of a part 2. So maybe we get another part 1, part 2. So it could be like Bale 1, Bale 2, Diablo. I don't know. Do you think the other class will be Amazon or Witch Doctor? It could be. I still think I would like a new one. So this was Spiritborn. This is Paladin plus question mark. And then question mark, question mark, question mark. There's so many options. Are we going to get a new class every time? Or eventually, instead of a new class, will they give us something along the lines of Ascendancies? Who knows? I don't think we'll get a monk. I just feel like it's too close to the Spiritborn. Even, like, it's not really, but it's kind of in between the Spiritborn and the Rogue. So I just don't know if it fits in this game. I would love a monk. I was a D3 monk main. Mercenary or shooter class might be neat. I think that's... The Rogue kind of already is that. I could see the Amazon also fit into something like that. Or Justin would be pleased if we got an Artificer. You got to floor 4 of Undercity with 2 seconds left? Hell yeah. Amazon's too close to Rogue? Yeah, I agree. Something like an Artificer could fit. That would be cool. I know we fight Diablo in 3. You kind of forgot how that ended. Where is that evil bastard at? So, when Diablo dies, as far as I know, from my limited lore knowledge, I know that he needs to claim a new host. Could that be somebody that we've been dealing with already? I don't know. Because, like, he took over Leah in Diablo 3. Just because of the location of the map, you're thinking Amazon. So, based on the map, people have been saying Amazon or Oracle or Witch Doctor. I could see it. I could see it. Personally, I like the idea of a 1 returning class and 1 new class. Thought he took over the heavens. We fought him in the heavens, but he took over Leah as like his host body, because we had girl Diablo in Diablo 3. Artificer fits because it would be an intel class that's more gadget based and magic based. Yeah, I could see it. Justin would freak out if an Artificer ever happened. We would never hear the end of it. What's new with the expansion? Is it worth it? Oh, right. I was going through that and I didn't finish. So we don't know a lot yet. We don't know a ton. But, I mean, I already pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition because I'm a Diablo shill. Everybody knows that. I'm playing a Paladin. Am I doing meta builds? So, when I was leveling, there were no builds out at all yet, so I just kind of did my own thing. Now, I did pull up one of Woody's build guides for the Paragon boards, but I'm still kind of using my own spells. Kind of a hybrid. If an Artifice class happened, you would indeed never hear the end of how happy you will be. Yeah. Okay, so Paladin and Mystery class that we don't know about. We know we're getting the Herodric Cube and a new skill tree rework. We're getting, what do they call it? War Plans, which is a new endgame thing. They showed a video about this. Did they add Diablo to Diablo? Not yet. I'm still thinking they're going to save Diablo for the final expansion. I just hope that we see him in story before then. But I think he's not going to be the big bad until the final expansion. But the $90 version 2, can't help myself. Same. The cube is coming, yes. And specifically, the Herodric cube, not the Kanai's cube. They are very, very specifically different. This is how the new skill trees are going to look. So way more branches to every spell. And it looks like they go up to level 12 now instead of 4 or whatever. Or 5. If you buy the new expansion, you also get Vessel of Hatred. So if you don't already have that, it's a 2-for-1 bundle deal. And I'm guessing it's going to continue that way. It'll be basically base game and then expansions. Actually, I could see them do to where like Vessel of Hatred eventually gets rolled into the base game. I don't know. You like the skill tree a lot. Shroud of False Death de facto gets even stronger. I could see them rework that, but maybe. Is there anything else? They put out a video too. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, that was a beefy one. Riz, you're gross. About the Ultimate, you're a dedicated Diablo player? Yeah, the expansion's in April, which is honestly way sooner than I was expecting. Alright, so here we go. I dragged over the wrong tab. right over my Paragon board. Alright, here we go. Let me rewind it.
Hate me. Your fate is my doing. You think you've lost everything, and yet there is so much more I can take.
Yeah, I'm not complaining that it's coming earlier than expected. Okay, so new campaign. That was expected. Paladin class and the mystery person lurking in the shadows. That's Scovos. That's the new region, which looks so much like Titan Quest 2 to me that it's wild. Herodric Cube, but it's like broken up and all twisty. Kind of wild. Don't know exactly how this is gonna work yet. New skill tree. I love that animation. That's so clean. Talismans, which is the new set bonuses. So they're doing sets, but it is not set gear like armor like Diablo 2 and 3 had. They're basically Diablo 2 charms, but you didn't hear that from me. Overhauled endgame. How hyped am I? 11. Yeah, so the war plans, it shows Infernal Hordes, Nightmare Dungeons, Helltide, Whispers, Lair Boss, and then it shows which reward they chose for each of those activities. So I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but it's some form of like an Atlas tree kind of thing that, like, it's like the Diablo version of an Atlas tree. I feel like endgame will have to get massively more difficult, grindy for the D2R fans to be happy. Agreed. Agreed. The Diablo 2 purists are never going to be happy with Diablo 4 no matter what they do. Let's be real. I like both games. I appreciate both games for what they are. The D2 purists, like people like Mr. Llama, they'll never be happy. Ever. Alright, so this is Echoing Hatred, which is basically the Echoing Nightmares from Diablo 3, pretty much. D2 purists here, and you support that comment, right? I love D2. It's my second favorite game of all time, only behind The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. But I also like D4. You mean Mr. Llama won't be happy? Exactly, yeah. Alright, who the hell is that? Have we seen that guy before? I don't know. Prepare for the reckoning!
Fear not, child.
I think that's it.
For hell is
There was also another fight in here that looked familiar. That guy. Is that Skarn from Diablo Immortal? Is that what his name was? Maybe? Oh my god, ads. I pulled up a website to try to look at pictures. Is that guy? Does that look like him? Maybe? You're thinking first boss D3? First boss D3. Butcher? Skeleton King? But that looks like him, right? That looks like Skarn. In the heavens? Wasn't that Diablo? Or Malthael? You're Triple H in D4 now? Nice. All hammer. Nice. Yeah, that's gotta be Skarn. I don't know. Maybe. There was a small boss kind of fight at the start of the heavens. There was Isual. I remember that. At the start of the heavens. Let's see. Diablo 3, Act 3 bosses. Act 3 was heaven, right? Or was it 4? No, it was 4. Will Mephisto be a ladder boss or more like Lilith? Great question. Don't know. But Lilith is coming back too. That was already confirmed. Alright, so there was Skeleton King, Queen Erenai, the Butcher, Magda, Zoltan Kuhl, Belial, Gom, Siegebreaker, Cydia, Asmodan, Iskatu, Rakanoth? Is that who you're thinking? Isual, Diablo, Urzael, Adria, Greed, Rakanoth. Rakanoth was bigger? It looks a little like him, though. But Rakanoth had, like, the big sword arms. What up, Sean? How you doing? He was a smaller guy? Yeah. Lilith's coming back as part of the campaign. It seems like it. Her voice was at the end of the trailer. And some of the blogs that they posted pretty much alluded to the fact that she was coming back. Are you following one of the Paladin build guides off Maxroll? So, not exactly. I did pull up one of Woody's builds, the Shield of Retribution build. I pulled it up just to use his Paragon boards. You weren't thinking of Rakanoth? Yeah, because I'm terrible with Paragon. I didn't even want to try to figure out my own build there. You're running the shield one? How is it? Like, I'm using shield because, like, it makes sense to use a shield build with that, like, yeah. But I definitely just kind of picked stuff. I'm sure I'm going to change things a million times. It spawned a lot of shadows and such. It spawned a lot of I mean, Diablo spawned shadows. In the Shadow Realm. But it was Girl Diablo. It's still wild knowing what Diablo 3 looks and plays like today. If you go back and watch the original Diablo 3 reveal trailer where they showed the initial gameplay, it looks like two completely different games. Simply can't remember the name. Huh. Well, if you think of it, let me know. I'm curious. Alright. Iskatu. I don't remember that one. Oh, it was just a minion of Diablo. Okay, it was a purple. Gotcha. Could be. I don't know. I'm still thinking it might be Skarn, but you might be right. How's the endgame push going? We've been yapping a lot. We've been talking a lot about the new expansion and stuff. You want April 28th to come already? I know. Same. Is this original Diablo? Oh, that was Diablo 3. The very first kind of boss fight in Act 4, shortly into Act 4? Huh. Yeah, I'm also a D3 enjoyer. I'm one of those weirdos. I think there was actually a lot of us. What's seasonal powers like? So there's not seasonal powers that affect your character like there traditionally has been. Instead, this season, the powers that we have, they affect the end game. So, like, you get to... Oh, wait. I just realized I still have... there you go. No, not that. There you go. So like, as you do different endgame activities, you can put different, like, there's what are they called? Purified gifts and corrupted gifts into each one, and it affects like the rewards and the difficulty of each zone. So there's one for Helltide, there's one for the Pit, there's one for Undercity, and then there's one for the Overworld. I guess there's two for each, but you're a Destiny 2 enjoyer, so the bar can't be much lower. Oof. Wasn't a huge fan of D3. It's like too cartoonish. Visually, I agree. I didn't like the visuals of it as much. It like Misha always says, it felt very WoW, like very World of Warcraft. More of an RNG add-on. Not really RNG. Like if you really like doing one activity, you're gonna level up that activity faster, so you'll get more rewards for it. But you can also make it more difficult to get more rewards. So like, if you pick the purified one for the Pit or whatever, your rewards are doubled, and you fortify for 1% of your max life a second. Or you can choose this one and get your rewards doubled and briefly become unstoppable when the crowd control or when crowd controlled every 12 seconds. So you kind of get to pick like modifiers for each endgame activity to also juice up your rewards. Your birthday's on Sunday. Heck yeah. Your son's birthday's on the release date. He better not expect much from me that day. Nice. D3 feels like a weird fever dream. Like, I liked the game. It was very, like, it feels like if they took a Diablo game and put it in the arcade. That's what D3 feels like. Like, it doesn't feel Diablo. It feels like an arcade version of what Diablo could have been. But I love D3. It's kind of its own thing. Yeah, like, honestly, it feels almost like Torchlight more than it feels like Diablo, in just like that cartoony style. But it's still fun. I feel like D4 thematically and like artistically feels more like D2, but gameplay wise feels more like D3 in a lot of ways. Okay, we can keep that. Who knows what Diablo 5 is going to look like? Parts of D3 you liked, some you hated. Killing Decker Kane was among one hated moment. You mean when he got killed by a butterfly? Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. Ooh, we got a legendary one. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that smoke. You'll admit one thing you love about D4 is the power fantasy is so easy to get to in endgame fast. D3, you can be max level and like Paragon like 100 within like an hour. Okay, 2 hours. It's crazy. But like, yeah, like I both love it and hate it at the same time. Won't get D5 until like 2030. Oh, it'll be way after 2030, I think. Like, I think we still have like 4 more expansions for this game. Act 1 done? Hell yeah. I take it servers are stable again. How's the Druid? Just started. I got through Act 1 and I had fun with it. I'm excited to get back to it. There's just too much going on this weekend. I wish I could be playing 2 games simultaneously. 2040? Yeah. 2066? Keep on brand with Diablo. 2666 even. No, that's too far. When you're old and gray? Hey, when I'm old and gray... Wait, I already am old and gray. Shit. I was gonna say I'll still be playing games. I am still playing games. Old and gray as fuck. Grow 2 more arms, get 2 more eyes? I wish. Honestly, though, if I could grow more arms and eyes, I wouldn't do it to play games. I would do it to be my own YouTube editor. Like, so I could be making content while I'm also streaming. The cops arrested the horse. I'm sorry, what? That's gonna need context, sir. The horse in the park, he got arrested? What are we talking about? It's not what you would use it for? Anthony, calm down. Calm down. 50 years young, still playing? Hell yeah. Yeah, like, I can't picture an age that I will feel like I'm too old to play video games. My uncle is, like, late 60s. He's still gaming, so. So, horse in the park earlier, you mentioned it. I don't remember that. I missed that. A bunch of cops showed up and grabbed it. Damn. $56 still gaming? Hell yeah. My uncle sounds cool. He alright, he alright. It's funny, like I have multiple uncles who are like pretty heavy gamers. Well, so it's funny, the guy who got me in the most into gaming, it was my dad's aunt's husband, I think. My brain can't brain right now. Anyways, like he's the one who got me into The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past and bought me my first N64. And yeah, he still plays like mobile games, but he doesn't like play console games or PC games much anymore, which is kind of sad. But he was cool. And then my other uncle, the one I was talking about before, he pretty much exclusively plays World of Tanks. But he's still playing. I wish my parents understood gaming though. Like they were always the you should be outside instead of sitting on that damn computer. I'm like, but I like it. Yo yo yo. Like why can't you just embrace what I enjoy, mom and dad? Mind your business. I'm not telling you to play video games instead of going out and going on vacations and shit. Mind your business. Cops did arrest a horse in the park. Been watching it while you ate a bacon burger. Nice. Bacon burger sounds good. I am their business? No. Nuh-uh. My wife doesn't understand gaming. Still buys me GPU. Nice. Oh, well, we're running out of time here. I'm too busy yapping, not paying attention. Meow. What character? I'm playing a paladin. You've liked both. These days your parents kind of understand to some extent, but not really. Yeah. Like, the other day my dad called me up and I was, like, telling him all this stuff that was happening lately. Like stream-related stuff and gaming-related stuff, and, like, he could tell how excited I was, and he kind of pulled back. He's like, you know, that's really cool. I'm happy that's going well for you. So I'm like, all right, thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. But I know they don't get it. It is what it is. My eye is leaking. Does somebody want to lick my eyeball? Anybody? Huh? Just a question. This DLC came at a good time because your social battery has been declining. You need to sequester yourself for a bit. Nice. Andy! How do D4 seasons stack up against D3? Used to love D3 seasons. So I would say the way that they handle D4 seasons are similar to the later D3 seasons, like when they actually did like interesting seasonal themes. I still think D3, like the really good D3 ones, I still think have been better than the D4 ones. But I think the D4 ones are getting better. Now that they're moving away from doing just like seasonal borrowed power every season. I think we're seeing more promise. Hopefully they continue in that direction. So excited, just rolled into terminal and got parked. Immediately started downloading and she's ready. Hell yeah. Rolled into terminal and got parked. Are you at an airport or what? Wait, what am I missing here? How far along is this one? It started yesterday. Ooh. Do I have any justice skills? What's justice skill? Yes, consecration. Red Sermon, unique two-handed sword. Zeal deals 135% increased damage and gains death or glory upgrade for free. Ooh. Neat. 2 GA gloves. Damage over time and fire resistance. 735 fire resistance. That's weird not seeing a percentage there. Quigs, I'll be your dad. Is that weird? I don't know.
Make something new at these.
You're the truck driver. That's right. Okay. That's why I haven't seen you in a while. Just bought your first semi? Hell yeah. What's up, Commoner Mouth? Nice. Had to be careful saying that one. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Holy moly.
That wasn't too hard.
All right. So the justice skills ain't gonna work for me. Do I care? Screw it. These though I am gonna use. Screen name of the century. All right. So what do I want on these?
Welcome, wanderer. I've been expecting you.
Okay. I don't have the one I want. So what else could I use? Sure. That works.
Walk with the spirits.
We got a bunch of points to use too. Alright, so we're gonna go grab those. Actually, we'll get that one instead. Probably more bang for my buck. Alright. Anything happening? World boss in 49 minutes.
Move.
Thank you for the follow. Fear to beard. Appreciate you. All right. I think the falling star thing is like my favorite. Feels like doing a drop kick. PoE 2 better? Hey, I like both games. I was playing PoE 2 earlier today. But I don't live in a world where I can only like one thing, so you know. Think they got rid of events in the dungeons? No? I feel like they're less common than they used to be, though. Yo, yo, yo. BRXRG. How do I say that? Camera looks weird on game. Oh, my bad. I moved it to show people something earlier and forgot to switch it back. Why are my lights white? What happened? Can somebody on TikTok just like the stream a couple times? Should reset the light color. I don't know why. Sometimes it gets stuck on white and I don't know why. Huh. Wait, did somebody set the color to white? Is that a thing? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything though. Oh well. What up, Supa? How you doing? Brorg? What class am I playing? Paladin. There we go. I guess somebody must have set it to white and I didn't notice. What's my favorite class? Sork. But Paladin's pretty sick. I do enjoy it. And I'm very curious to see what other class we're going to be getting in April. Oh!
How do you like this white light?
Thanks for the biddies! It's so bright. It's so bright! Why is it my favorite class? I don't know. Something about playing the Sork, it's just so smooth and fluid in the way that you can teleport around and... I don't know. It's fun to me. It's very zoomy. It's fun. It's fast. It's flashy. I don't know. You want to play Paladin, but you don't know if you can get the pre-order? I am giving away another copy of it on my Discord. The giveaway is not happening until December, but that is something I'm doing. What a flashbang. Yeah. You can either do 250 bits on Twitch or a money gun on TikTok, and it'll flashbang me like that. I don't know why I set that up. I apparently like to torture myself. It's December. What did I say? What did I say? Did I say? I meant to say Christmas. I'm not doing it till Christmas. My bad. My brain farted. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. My brain farts a lot when I'm streaming. Not doing a giveaway until next December? No. I mean, maybe. I might do one then, too. Who knows? I don't know what it'd be for, though. Did I try Titan Quest 2? I have, yeah. I haven't gone back since they added the Socketables update, but I did play the second, like, the first big content update after the initial release also, like the first 2 acts or whatever. I really like that game. I cannot wait until it's closer to done. We were bummed Pally didn't come out with launch, so happy they brought it back. I figured they would eventually. Like, honestly, they could have had Pally ready from the beginning, and they were just kind of waiting for the right moment to drop it, and that moment could have been now. I don't know. But we know that we got Pally now, and we're getting another class in April when the expansion fully releases. And then probably going to get multiple more with future expansions as well. Paladin is out if you pre-order the next expansion. Yep.
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingers.
Between this and Druid coming out in PoE, you feel Christmas came early? Oh, for sure. It's a pretty crazy time for ARPG enjoyers.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
What about your hammer?
My hammer sings on your return.
Shoot. Still not enough. What are like more D3 or D4? So my answer to that question typically goes along the lines of, if you only have a weekend to play Diablo 3. If you only have a week or two to play Diablo 4. If you're going to be playing for a long time, play Diablo 2. If you want to stick to Diablo. Well, well, well. What's the best way to get legendaries? Honestly, like, just keep doing any endgame activity that you enjoy. I mean, I don't know if there's like a fastest way. I mean, you can do the pit and then gamble. You can do nightmare dungeons and pick them up as you go. Helltide chests are a good way to do it. You can do whispers to get a bunch of legendaries. How's the Paladin? It's good so far. I do enjoy it. Do they still have rifts? So we have the pit, which is similar to rifts. And then starting in January, we're also going to have the tower, which is kind of more like greater rifts. My eyeball is driving me crazy right now. Almost have enough to do the Beast in the Ice. Almost have enough to do Varshan. Is this better than PoE? I think they are very different games. If you're looking for something that's easier to understand, easier to learn, easier to play, and just like a more arcadey, blasty experience, you're going to like Diablo more. If you like something that's a little more complicated and a little more difficult, but has a little bit more meat behind it, you'll probably like PoE more. It really just depends what you're looking for. I really enjoy both games. I'm going to be playing both a lot this week. I can't read chat right now. You're so excited to play. You've been playing a lot of D3. If you like D3, I think you'll like D4. Blizzard really did a number on your wallet with the Lord of Hatred Ultimate Edition. Same. I bought Ultimate. Well, Blizzard gave me the deluxe copy, but I had to upgrade my own to Ultimate. And then I also gave away 2 copies yesterday, and I have another 1 or 2 to give away still. And then I'm doing another giveaway for another one that I'm going to be pulling the winner for in less than 2 weeks. That's on my Discord. So, yep. Also, if you weren't here earlier, I am going to be doing another giveaway for a premium battle pass on the Purple site later in the stream. What do I think the new class will be in April? I have no idea. We talked about it earlier. I know a lot of people are saying Amazon or Witch Doctor because we're going to the Isle of Skovos, and those thematically fit. Personally, I still think that since we got the Paladin, which is a returning class, I would like to see another new one. Lothburger, who's another Diablo partner, and he's a lore guy, he thinks that Oracle would be a good fit, and that could be cool. But who knows? Who knows? I think Blizzard could make a really cool Diablo movie. Apparently, they were in talks to do an animated movie with Netflix a while ago, but that fell through. Demon Hunter, but you'd like a new one too? I don't know if they'll do Demon Hunter because it just feels too close to the Rogue. But maybe. I think that Demon Hunter's probably more likely than something like a Monk is, because the Monk is too, like, right in between a Spiritborn and a Rogue. Murlocs? I don't think that'll fit in a Diablo game. Demon Hunter and D3 so broken. It's fun though. I was going to the world boss. I'm like, wait, that's not for a while still. I guess we'll go blast some Helltide. My eyeballs are not happy with me. Changed my mind. We're gonna go do pit. Waiting to get a Steam Deck to get into D4? Whoops. Not leaderboards. It's not a thing yet, game. When did pit unlock? So you can unlock the pit when you finish the second chapter of the season ranks. So that's like doing the second capstone dungeon. Watch the new class be Tempest from Immortal. I hope they don't bring in one of the Immortal classes as like the big expansion thing. Like if they want to do it like they did the Paladin and have that be like a shadow drop in the middle of nowhere, I'm fine with that. But don't make that the big expansion launch class, because that's not anything new and it just feels like a copy paste. I think Tempest is cool, but I would rather have that as like a filler class. You're gonna call it a night, so you do not try to win anything else. You've been up since 3 a.m. Well, have a good night. Bard? Bard could be cool. I don't know if Diablo would do a Bard or not, but to play the Paladin, you have to buy the expansion. Yep, you have to pre-order Lord of Hatred. Yep. Finally home after a long Dinny day, with another one planned tomorrow, but tomorrow will be even better because you'll be there with Pretty Lady. Ayo. Tell her say sup. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hope you had a good day. Sounds fun. Hope tomorrow goes better. Do you think they will bring this to Switch? I'm kind of surprised that they haven't already brought it to Switch 2, honestly. I don't think it'll go to Switch 1, but I could see it go to Switch 2 for sure. It was fun, but it's nice to be at home taking a good hearty poop on your own turlet. Nice. Tell your turlet I said hello. You're eating here. Too bad. Loving the Paladin just hit 60. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a fun class. I like it so far. I feel a little bad not playing Blessed Hammer though. I was loving it, then I switched away from it, and I'm like, ah. Thinking of baking cookies? Can I have some? Actually, no. I just want one. I just want one. It says, whoosh, nice. Can you do a showcase of the new stuff you can get with the pre-order?
Move.
Maybe? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. As far as like the cosmetics and stuff, I couldn't even tell you. I'd have to go to the website and look. You're gonna go Blessed Hammer, but you got the unique shield, so you're thinking of going Shield Bash? Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing, is like based on like the items that I find, kind of determine what I lean into. What about Knight as a new class? I mean, that's basically what the Paladin is, right? Made cookie dough. You don't know if you can make it to baking them. Uh-oh. Just eating it raw. I did see that one of the uniques is Herald of Zakarum, which makes me happy as a D2 player. What game is this? Diablo 4. Raw. You'd love a Dark Wanderer for all of our classes. Would be awesome. But what if we got like a Haradrim class? What would that mean exactly? Because aren't we all Haradrim?
Whoa.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Eating chicken wings right now. Getting pretty full. I had chicken wings last night, and they were yummy. Are they bringing back Word's third leg? Oh, you know it. That was in World of Warcraft. I understand that reference. I used that weapon for a long time.
Move.
What kind of game is Divinity at the Game Awards? So we don't know what this specific game is. The previous Divinity games were like kind of like Baldur's Gate 3, where they're like turn-based RPGs. But I don't think we got any combat or like actual like gameplay details about the new one. I don't think. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Dark Wanderer cosmetic set, and yeah, Haradrim class. No idea how that class would work, but you feel wandering beside Leah and Lorath. You feel more like an assistant than Haradrim. You really don't like turn-based games with combat. That's fair. It's definitely not for everybody. I grew up on like Final Fantasy VII through Final Fantasy X, like that era of games, and I love those. That said, like I went through didn't play any for a long time and kind of wasn't really feeling it anymore. However, Clair Obscure Expedition 33 definitely brought the genre back, and that game is incredible. But they kind of do like a real time mix with turn based. That was really cool. You didn't mean Leah? Yeah, Nayrel. Never heard of Expedition 33 and watched gameplay and was disappointed. Oh, that game was incredible. I mean, it's also different playing it versus watching it. I could see being bored watching it, but playing it, it was so good. It was so good. But it's not for everybody, for sure. That way. Heck. Need more Forgotten Souls. Could go do a Legion event, I guess. World boss in 30 minutes. No Legion events happening. Okay. How many flavor tokens do we have? 5? Finish that one up. The map is huge. It's pretty big. Yeah, flavor tokens. You don't know? Yeah, so this is the current map. Like, this was the base game. This was the first expansion. And then with the expansion 2 that was just announced, we're going to be going over here somewhere. Alright, all the wrong buttons. Boop, boop. Give me good loot. Oh, right. Forgot about masterworking. That's a thing.
How shall I guide my hammer? Solid bricks here.
Do flavor tokens get access to Flavor Town? Play your cards right. Oh my god, I hate that leaderboard button. You live to masterwork? Don't put anybody's eye out with that thing. Just got your laurel for the season? Your laurel. What's that mean? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Do you mean your Yanny? The title laurel? I thought those were locked in the tower. You can already get them?
Move.
Thank you for the follow. What class is OP this season right now? Paladin. Have a good night, brother. Really enjoyed talking and learning some new things. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm playing Paladin. And Paladin's super strong this season. Because, you know, it's the new thing. It's always going to be the strongest. I honestly don't know. I haven't played anything else to compare it. But I really don't think there's going to be a bad option this season. They've definitely gotten balanced tighter and tighter as the seasons have gone on. Remember that in Diablo 3? So Diablo 3 had Crusader. Diablo 2 had Paladin. But they're similar. Is there PvP in D4? There is, but nobody really does it. It does exist, though. There's 2 PvP zones, and if you go there, you can fight other people. But you gotta find people there to fight them. So, good luck. Have a good night. Your game's starting? Heck yeah, enjoy. Barb's always the best, even when it's poop. I am a Barb enjoyer. I would say Sork and Barb are my favorites. But I like most of the classes. I still just can't get into Necro, but the rest I enjoy. You're gonna bounce too? You need to get up early for an eye appointment? Hopefully, you come home with both. Wait, what? Have a good night. I hope your masterworking goes well. Behave? You're telling me to behave? Bet. What class? Paladin. The word salad in PoE is too much? It really is. It really is.
Sanctuary is my canvas. Your underestimation will
Ban all salads? I'm sad that my drink's gone.
Greetings. What's left, you ask?
Try and do a 20, see how that goes. Do I have any elixirs or anything? Nope. It's okay. Wait, is today still Friday? I don't even know anymore. Friday for me for another 84 minutes? Alright, good. Taking a day off work and then like napping in the middle of the day, I'm like all thrown off. I'm like, wait, what day is this? Accidentally slept 20 hours? Damn. I would feel so drunk after that. So overpowered you had to start another character? What'd you start? Me? Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. Like, my typical sleep is like 5 or 6 hours. If I do 8 hours, I feel drunk. But yeah, no. I definitely couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Barb after Pally? Gotcha. How's the Barb feeling? I do like me some Barb. Cat wouldn't let you do that? That's fair. Wait, Pewee has ice crystals and ice crystallines, and they are not the same thing. You're gonna give the Pewee sweats time to figure out the build? Holy hell. Yeah. They do the same thing, but you worded different. You can scale one, but not the other. Well, that's weird. I'm guessing that's wolf stuff. I'm gonna be so tired of doing this Belial fight. This is the Pally, yep. Confirmed. You wish Pally wasn't $40. You're getting paid here soon, but you don't want to grind on your Barb. I mean, like, a lot of people are looking at this as like, hey, you got to pay $40 to get the Paladin. And that's how it feels right now. But it is. You're paying $40 to get the expansion. And you get to play the Paladin early. But yeah. The timing is not great being this close to the holidays and all that. It's fun so far. I'm enjoying it. Do I have any of the glyphs that I need? No. Honed Outmatch. No. Revenge and Ship. Nope. Nothing. Alright. I am currently doing a Blessed Shield build. With the... What is it? Blah, 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 blah. Shield of Retribution. The basic skill knocks ice crystals off frozen enemies that detonate after a time. Then there's a skill that forms ice crystallines when enemies are frozen and scale with ice damage. So it's kind of like how there was Meteor and Meteorites, and people were like, well, why don't those affect each other? And people were frustrated with that as well. Got excited for chest Mythic Gamba, but turned out to be Tyrael's. Is there hammers or FOH build? There are hammers. Yeah, you can do Blessed Hammer. There's not Fist of Heaven. Fist of the Heavens. There's like Holy Bolt. There's Zeal. Is Paladin same as Crusader in D3? It's kind of in between the D2 Paladin and the D3 Crusader. It's cool though. I dig it. I don't think there was Smite. I have to double check. Alright, so let's go through this. Start with the top. Alright, so the basics are Brandish, Holy Bolt, Clash, and Advance. And then the core skills are Zeal, Blessed Shield, Blessed Hammer, Divine Lance, and Shield Bash. Then the auras are Fanaticism, Defiance Aura, and Holy Light Aura. You don't like the fact that you have to buy Vessel again in the DLC? You don't. If you buy Lord of Hatred, you get Vessel for free with it. Shield Charge, Aegis, Falling Star, and Rally. And then Purify, Consecration, Condemn, Spear of the Heavens, And then the ultimates are Heaven's Fury, Fortress, Zenith, and Arbiter of Justice. And then the passives are Coat of Arms, Path of the Penitent, Exaltation, and Judgment Day. You have to pay for it still? I mean, you have to buy the newest expansion if you want to play the newest stuff, yeah. You're debating if you should get the Ultimate or Deluxe Edition? It sucks being broke. I hear that. I was broke for a long time. So the thing, Rex, is if you just want to play the Paladin, you can get the cheapest version now, and you can always upgrade later. Kind of sucks if you bought previous DLC, same price for both, so if you buy now, it's better. Sure, but we had 2 years to enjoy Vessel of Hatred. Or a year and a half or whatever. The light fades, the portals begin to close, the soft calls. Weep not for me, friends, for I will rise again at 7:30. Good night, Nichols. Hope you have a nice day at Disney. It's no, I'm not seeing anything to make me go back. That's fair. The things that are making me excited about the expansion, I love that we're getting a Herodric Cube, because that was one of my favorite parts of Diablo 2. We're getting a new way to modify the endgame, which hopefully it looks cool. We're getting another class with the expansion. We don't know what that is yet. To play as a Paladin, you need the DLC. Yeah, you have to pre-order Lord of Hatred to get the Paladin. How much easier is Lilith? I haven't done her this season yet, but last season she was pretty easy. Amazon's a lot of people are guessing Amazon. I've seen a lot of people guess Witch Doctor as well. I'm still thinking it would make sense if we're getting a Paladin to also do a new class again, but we don't know. Paladin looks so fun to play. Reminds me of good old days in D2. Yeah. It feels kind of in between D2's Paladin and D3's Crusader, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Not a bad pull, that. Too bad, friend.
Cathedral Song, Bastion of Sir Matthias. Matthias? D4 shit without Witch Doctor. PoE 2 is the only way to go. I mean, I'm not going to agree with that one. I still enjoy both games a lot. I think PoE 2 is great. I think D4 is great. I think they're very different games. I understand why some people don't like this one. I totally get it. But I enjoy both, personally. Gate of the Red Dawn. Already been grinding so hard that you're bored already? Uh-oh. PoE 2 has the most boring endgame. I don't think it's like the most boring. I think honestly, I think Last Epoch has the most boring endgame. I love Last Epoch. I think the crafting is fantastic. I think the classes are fun, but I think the endgame is terribly boring. I do get bored eventually of PoE 2 endgame. I do get bored eventually of D4 endgame. I don't think any ARPG has truly nailed the endgame for me. Hopefully, one of them gets it right eventually. I don't know. What happened to Renown? Renown is only Eternal Realm now. On Seasonal, they've moved all the stuff that you got from Renown to the Seasonal ranks, which was the Season Journey. So you have to progress through there now to get your Paragon points and skill points and stuff. Let's see. Artificer Battlesmith. He'll say Diablo for quick and easy to follow, PoE for those who don't work. Yeah, if you're looking for a more casual, turn your brain off, blast demons and have fun game, Diablo's for you. If you want something that's much more deep, much more complicated, much more difficult, but has more meat to it, Path of Exile is probably the better game. But I think they're both great. Rick, how you doing? Thank you for the I'm ready, whatever that is. Is that SpongeBob? That is SpongeBob. Why are you giving me a SpongeBob? And a Patrick Booty. Cheeky Wiggly. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. TikTok gifts are so dumb, but they're so great at the same time. Alright, so what shield do I need? Ward of the White Dove. So none of these that I... Wait, is that it? Yeah, that one. Boom. Yeah, TikTok gifts are so dumb, but they're funny. But so dumb. All right. We'll stash those ones just in case, and then salvage the rest.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Moo.
I'll keep my return soon.
Boop, boop, boop. All right, so what does this do for me? Blessed Shield deals 82% increased damage. That was a low roll, too. Casting another skill makes your next 3 Blessed Shields double this bonus and cost 7 less faith. Well, damn. All right. That's just, like, net positive. Also, apparently need to put a ruby in my shield. I wasn't doing that before.
The stars made manifest.
All right. We keep going. Let's try to open up Torment 2. Let's do it. I like the sound of Battlesmith. That sounds neat. The Helltide will recede in less than 5 minutes. Also, for full experience, Diablo will be the best to go. PoE 2 probably won't be done until the end of 2026. Yeah, I know originally Jonathan said in an, well, not originally, but like a couple months ago, Jonathan said in an interview they were hoping to have 1.0 release in March, and now they're saying 0.5 is going to be in like March or April. So it sounds like they're not quite ready to do it, so probably like August? Maybe December? But let's be real, like they're both live service games at the end of the day, and live service games are always going to be evolving and shifting and adding new stuff. So like, I don't think there's really a bad point to jump in. Like, I would almost recommend if you think you're gonna want to play PoE, definitely get in sooner rather than later, especially if you don't have a ton of experience with it. Only because the more systems they add, the more complicated it's gonna get. So it's probably going to be better to learn the stuff when there's not as much complication to it. Because like if you wait for the 1.0, there's going to be like a dozen leagues already by then. You'll have to know so many things. Battlesmith is a subclass of Artificer. The subclasses are Alchemist, Armor, Artillerist, and Battlesmith. I see. I think armor, artillerist, and battlesmith would be pretty dope Diablo builds. I could see that. I mean, that could be kind of like the class mechanics, like of an artificer. You get to pick one of those and like lean into it. I mean, that's kind of like the way that the paladin is set up here with the oaths. These are basically ascendancies, right? It's just it's a one-click thing, but like it's basically just subclasses at like its core level, a very simplified version of an ascendancy. Didn't really want to redo same chapters to access the endgame. It's funny because I hear a lot of people talk about that, and for me, I find the campaign the most exciting part of PoE. Like the endgame to me, I'm like whatever. I like playing through the campaign over and over. I kind of wish that we had to do it in Diablo, and I know that's not a popular opinion, but I don't know. I feel like the endgame is like it's just doing the same shit over and over forever. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, that's all any ARPG is forever, is just doing the same things over and over forever. Torment 2 unlocked. Easy peasy. Alright, did we get anything we need? I already forgot what I need. Spirit Honed Outmatch Revenge. No. Or Chip. Nope. Once Last Epoch reaches console, it should get interesting. Man, Last Epoch, like, I really enjoy it. I like leveling new characters. I like messing with the crafting. I do feel like the endgame needs more to it also, because, like, it feels like a watered-down version of PoE's endgame. But I do love that game, and I hope it does well. I know the stuff with, like, the Paradox classes, I know people, that didn't go over super well. I get it, though. At the end of the day, they're a business. They got to make money. They got to be profitable. So if they weren't, they got to do something. But I know people are, like, outraged about it. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. I want that game to do well. I really do. I will continue playing every season. Support it wherever I can. All three of those would play completely different. Battlesmith would be melee build with a mech. Armor would be a tanky boy. Artillerist would be, well, make shit go boom. It'd be neat. Melee build with a mech. I mean, could kind of feel like how season 2, how we had the little shitter that followed us, just be a little bigger. How big of a mech are we talking? What the fuck? That's a beefy portal. Torment 2, go. Are we talking like a full-ass mech? Like a big-ass one? Or like... D&D think of a mech pack that follows you around? Like how big though? Like bigger or smaller than the player? Similar size? Okay. That'd be cool. I mean, it could be like a golem, like a necro has or something. Similar idea. They could definitely do it. I'd be into it. We got a burning butcher. You know what, Justin? If I ever get to like have like a one-on-one conversation with a dev, I'll pitch that for you. Be like, yo, you gotta do this. If you're a gnome, you can ride your mech. If you're an artificer, that's funny. I mean, in D&D, isn't that kind of just like up to the dungeon master? Like, are there like hard rules, or like, isn't it kind of just like you can do whatever if the DM allows it? I don't know. I haven't ever really played it much. Basically, okay. Thank you for the heart, me Rick. Appreciate you. A barrier has been dispelled. I should do the capstones. Forgot about those. Another butcher? Sing it, Jack. Your old DM let me flavor my mech however I wanted as long as in the end stats and all that ended up being identical to the rulebook. Gotcha. Streamer privilege. What happened? You think you were right about what? Vague? Oh, back-to-back butcher? Well, one was a burning butcher, one was a regular butcher. So I guess they have like a different spawning pool. Pally's fully capable of playing like Crusader? Oh yeah, for sure. It very much feels like a hybrid of Paladin and Crusader. Getting old when the highlight of Fridays is baking cookies. Man, baking cookies sounds great. I would love some cookies right now. What class? Paladin. Omrune! New season? Yeah, season 11 started yesterday, and the Paladin is a shadow drop. If you pre-order the expansion, you get to play Paladin early. What up, Thrill? You like to bake pies? Ooh, that sounds good. What kind of pie are we talking? Everything you see D4 Pally plays more like D3 Crusader than D2 Pally. I think it's basically Crusader with Blessed Hammer. And without a horse, without the Blessed Horse thingy. Now that the NDA is expired, how long did I know? How long did I know what?
There is no escape. It's hard to think when the ringing of those dark eyes.
You haven't seen anyone who isn't playing Pally? I found out about the Pally the same time all y'all did. I knew nothing about the Paladin. The things that I did know about was the Talismans and the Herodric Cube and the War Plans, but the Paladin was a surprise to me as well. I suspected it, but I had no idea. I also kind of knew what the skill tree rework was going to look like. Kinda. They told us about things, but they didn't actually show us anything. So it was all just kind of like high-level concepts. But yeah, like, I had no idea about the Paladin. I have no idea what the next class is. Yeah, I was more excited for the cube than anything. Did they do all the trees? You didn't check anyone else yet? Did they do all the trees? So the only new thing is the Paladin. And the Paladin does not have the new skill trees yet. It's still working off the old system. Although they do have 3 branches on everything instead of 2. Any idea for the new class? A lot of people are thinking it's going to be Amazon or Witch Doctor just because we're going to Scovos Islands. And then for lore reasons, it could also potentially be an Oracle, or it could be something completely new. I mean, or I guess Oracle is completely new also, but seems OP. It's strong for sure. Which I think is one of the reasons they wanted to drop it early, so that they could get it balanced and stuff before the tower comes out. Boop, boop. Alright, so let's go. Season, view on map, Enclave of Darkness. It's good right where it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just crank everybody up a little bit. Like, I honestly haven't seen how, like, other classes are comparing, because everybody that I've seen is playing Paladin. New class is Witch Doctor. Some of the shields dropping now fits aesthetically with Witch Doctor. Could be. Did Witch Doctor use shields, though? Sork's still good. Only class suffering right now is Barb. It's lowest? Really? I heard Barb was cooking this season. Barb's alright, but it's not scaling right. Oh, interesting. Hopefully they fix that then. Shields and mojos. Yeah, I remember the mojos. I didn't remember them using shields. So, like, I will say in the trailer they showed a silhouette of the other class, and if that was the new class, I don't think a Witch Doctor fits. But it also kind of just looked like a Sork silhouette, so that might have just been a placeholder. It might not have been the new class. But yeah, I have no idea what it's gonna be. I wish I knew, but I have a feeling. The classes. I probably will never find out what the classes are early. They want to keep that very tight to the chest. I know that they did, like, back in August, they did fly out a few of, like, the really, like, the nitty-gritty theory crafter build maker people, like the really smart people, and they were under very tight NDA. I have to assume they were playing the Paladin. I don't know that, but I'm assuming. I want to say there was, like, 6 of them or 8 of them or something like that, and I think they were all max roll guys. Not 100% sure about that, but never a huge fan of the Witch Doctor. I did like the Witch Doctor, but I never played it a ton. It was the first character in D3 that I ever got max level in hardcore. You know, Rax did. Rax was not there. He might have played it, but he wasn't on that trip. Rax does not like to travel, and he actually turned that trip down. My guess is that Rax did not play it, but he might have known about it because of who he's friends with. He mentioned that he played it? Oh, okay. Witch Doctor was your first max hardcore? Nice. Huh. I don't know. You're sure he didn't mean that he played it yesterday? I don't know. But yeah, he said specifically that he turned down that trip, that he was invited and he turned it down because he really just doesn't want to travel anymore. And he wasn't in any of the pictures that were posted on social media. Pulverized Druid looks like it's top DPS, then Ball Lightning, then Minion Necro. I do know that in the past, they did fly out, like, a bunch of partners to try, like, the Spearborn and stuff, so there's a chance something like that might happen again. That would be cool. Druid and Necro are really in a good place as of late. I do like me Druids. I don't like me Necros. Not a Necro fan yourself, but the playstyle of Druid and Pally is very parallel. Necro hella fun. I wish I agreed. I find it boring every time I try to play it. I want to like them. I just can't get into it. I don't know what it is. I think it's mostly like the visuals of them are all red and brown, and I'm just like not pleased visually, and that impacts my enjoyment of it. Seems so brain dead. That too. Especially if you go minions. Like I've tried like straight up like Bone Storm and Bone Spear and Blood Wave and all those kind of things too, and I'm just like, I don't know. Like I still want, like in D2 we had Teeth, and I always liked that aesthetically. Like that was, I liked that vibe. So if they gave us a Teeth build, I'd be all into it. Never gotten into Necro either. You tried? Yeah, I can't do it. Necro will have to eat a bit more before you play that class. Yeah. Oh, you mean it's just too skinny for you? D2, I did like Necros. I liked Necros in D2. I liked D3 Necros at the very beginning, just to level, because they're easy, like, low level to get the altar going, but LOD, okay. D2 LOD, gotcha. Yeah, I probably played the Necro the most in D2. Still probably one of my least played classes, but I played it more. Make Demon Hunter great again. Demon Hunter's still great in D3. You like to be in the action, you feel like you nailed it, you just don't like it? Yeah, yep. I wish I liked it more. A Luminary. I remember this. Molgoth! Got him. How's Pally doing? Worth it 40. It's $39.99 and worth every penny. But so it's not just the Paladin that we're getting for the $39.99. It's the Paladin, another mysterious class, a whole new campaign. We're getting talismans. We're getting the Roderick Cube. We're getting all kinds of stuff. Tell me about my build. We're playing Clash with Blessed Shields. That's the important parts. Did you miss the giveaway? No, we have not done the second giveaway yet. Oh, you're in Canada? Gotcha. You get the previous expansion for free if you still didn't have it. True. Yep. So if you skipped Vessel of Hatred, if you get Lord of Hatred, you get to play all the Spiritborn stuff now. What made me choose that over Blessed Hammer? I use Blessed Hammer for leveling, and I just wanted to try other stuff. Mysterious class. We're gonna land with the Amazon Queen. I hope they don't do Amazon. Like, it's just, I don't know. I like the Amazon, but I don't want two returning classes in the same expansion. What key passives? I am running Coat of Arms. Yeah, I don't know. I have to assume we'll find out January, February what the new class is. You want to see a Harlequin class? They gave me the Paladin. You're content? Yeah. Like, the fact that we're getting two classes, I don't think many people expected that. Some people guessed that we might, but I don't think people really expected it. I think most people figured we were going to get one class. What core skills am I having the most fun with? So, Blessed Hammer's dope. Blessed Shield's pretty solid. I haven't tried the other ones yet. You can't wait to play this class. You're currently up at work for 4 more days. It's pretty fun. And by the time you're able to play, if you got to wait that long, people have a pretty good idea of what's going to be like the meta. I don't know if you like meta builds or not, but that's just a port of the Vampire class from Immortal. Take that back, Lance. Take that back. If they were going to take an Immortal class, please take Tempest, not the stupid Vampire class. What up, Casper? Are you a friendly ghost? You want to try an Oridon? Do it. Meow. You can be if you choose to be? Hell yeah. Probably gonna do Blessed Hammer. What's this I'm running? This is the Paladin. Meow. Tempest makes you wet? Bam. I love that they use the Dark Citadel maps for these. Finally, it's actually seeing some play. Running Paladin, Ret Shield, gonna do Aura for speeds. Nice, nice. Oh, I tried PoE2 Druid. I did this morning, yeah. I played it for like 3 or 4 hours. I got through Act 1 on my Druid. Just playing a bear. And it's fun. I'll be doing more PoE2 tomorrow, maybe later tonight, depending on if I get a second wind or not. Yeah, the Paladin's sick. I really like it. Oh, is this Nightmare Tribute? No, this is the 3rd capstone. I was so happy they brought Capstone Dungeons back. You've seen a few streams with Druid PoE. Looks like a D4 clone, but way nice attacks. So PoE was inspired by Diablo 2 because the guy who started it didn't like the direction Diablo 3 was taking, so he wanted to make his own game. So it's very Diablo inspired, but it plays very different. Like, PoE is much deeper, much more complicated, much more difficult. It has way more meat behind it, but it is a lot harder to get into. But both games are great. Yeah, capstones are back. There's 5 of them now, I think. Yeah, D3 went cartoony, and they didn't like that. Another thing that a lot of people did not like about D3, which was one of the catalysts, was also that way too much loot explosion in Diablo 3 and way too fast gameplay, which I think is hilarious because that's ultimately what PoE turned into. But you like the capstone rework? Yeah, I was so sad when they got rid of capstone, so when they brought them back, I was so excited. Way more meat and a lot more gristle? True. Just noticed the clock and your first thought was, oh, 5 a.m., nice, we're up for a new day? Like you just woke up? Wait, 5 a.m., where are you seeing that? Is it 5 a.m. for you? Is that how late it is over there? T2 one's insane? You talk about capstone, my boy, and I was talking about loving going through to progress. Yeah. It's 5 a.m. for you? Holy moly. I knew that it would be a lot later. I didn't realize it was that much of a difference. You think by keeping PoE complicated, they build their identity? It's really hand-in-hand product. I agree with that. It's so much, because, like, I think it makes it a better game, but it's so much harder for a new player to get into it. So it's kind of like a mixed bag. What do I think the other classes? We've talked about it a little bit. I have no idea. A lot of people are thinking they could be an Amazon or a Witch Doctor if they want to do another returning class. A lot of people, myself included, would prefer to see another new class alongside of the Paladin to get one of each. And from a lore perspective, an Oracle would make sense. Early, late, meh. I agree with you. But yeah, I have no idea. But I have to assume we're going to find out in the next month or two. Because if the expansion's coming out in April, I can't imagine that they're going to keep it a secret that much longer. Oracle, what's that? I don't know. But Lothburger, he's another Diablo partner. He's a big lore guy, and he says from the Isles of Skobos, an Oracle would make sense. But I don't know. The skills and para in the session is new and annoying till you get why they force it. Wait, what? You love PoE 2, but it's a lot more complicated. That said, D4 Paragon trees can be a bit insane if you're not following the build. Yeah, the Paragon system, I don't even care to learn it. Like, I understand it for the most part, but like I don't have the patience to figure out my own builds, so I will always copy other creators' Paragon boards. Even if I do my own skills, I'll still copy their Paragon boards because I don't care. I hope that Paragon eventually gets a rework. They haven't announced anything yet for the expansion, so I'm not expecting it, but it would be a dope surprise. 9 hours of West Coast North. Okay, 9 hours. Dang. Haven't played since before Tempest was added. Can you jump in? Tempest was Diablo Immortal. This is Diablo 4. Weekday what kind of abilities does Tempest does Oracle have? I don't know. We've never had it in a game, so it could be whatever. I don't know. I'm not a lore guy. That's just what one of the lore guys said it could be. What would make sense? You haven't played in like 2 seasons. Did they change the way regions work? Did they change the way regions work? What do you mean by regions? The first expansion? Oh, the Spiritborn? Yeah, you can absolutely just jump back in. There might be a few. So this season they did overhaul quite a bit of stuff. They made it to where seasonal, you no longer get renown. So like all of your altars of Lilith and stuff, like those don't matter anymore. Instead, they moved the extra skill points and Paragon points to the seasonal rank, which used to be the seasonal journey. So you have to earn them by doing different activities in the season, which I think is a way better way to handle it anyways. They made it to where all of the waypoints that you previously had unlocked are just unlocked from the start now. So you don't need to run around and gather those anymore, which is awesome. What else did they change? They removed attack power, and they changed the armor and resistance. So now they all just they're a toughness stat that combines all of them. So basically, toughness is like the only thing you care about anymore, which is combined your resistances and your armor. PTR for Paladin is live? No, Paladin is live. If you pre-ordered the expansion, the Lord of Hatred that was just announced yesterday, you get to play the Paladin immediately. It was the pre-order bonus. And then there's going to be another class that comes out with the expansion in April, but we don't know what that is yet. Last night when I was playing, it shows that you don't have Vessel of Hatred, but shows that it's installed. What's going on? I've heard some people say that. I have no idea. Hopefully they have a fix for that, but that is super weird. Any idea what the other class could be? Not really. We were talking about it, but nobody knows for sure. But what I've been saying is, like, I have to assume we're gonna find out within the next month or two, because like if the expansion releases in April, they gotta you know, they gotta announce it at some point soon. So I'm guessing January, February, probably, maybe March. But it comes out at the end of April, so it's not gonna be too far away. I'm guessing season 11 is gonna be the end of Vessel of Hatred. You did buy it, but you couldn't play that area or Spiritborn, and you were able to play those previously. It's super weird. Hopefully they get it fixed. The only thing I can think of is to try uninstalling and reinstalling, but I doubt that's going to work. Woo? What's woo? Paragon needs a rework. At least they did change it to be separate from level. True. Yeah, I would love a full Paragon rework. You cleared the second capstone? Nice. The Butcher's capstone? I feel like I missed some chat too. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Chat got popping for a minute there. What would I like the new class to be? Somebody asked me that earlier. I don't know. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not a game designer. I have no idea. Like, I was a big monk guy in Diablo 3, but I don't really think that makes sense because the rogue and the Spiritborn kind of like overlap the monk too much. This is the new season, season 11. Yep, started last night. Earlier I was saying it should be a like a hot dog eater, and their resource should be their empty stomach, and you fill it up with hot dogs. That's all I got. That's all I got. What up, Rexville? Chalked it up as a glitch. It'll get fixed, hopefully. Oh, the same issue with the Vessel of Hatred National. Did you do anything to fix it, or did it just fix itself? You'd like it to be fun. You hope that they have something new planned too. What class? I'm playing the Paladin. Yeah, I'm hoping it's something new. But if it's not, if it's something returning, I hope it's cool. Ultimately, I'll be excited no matter what they drop because it's a new class. The new classes are always fun. As long as it's not Necromancer 2.0. Herodrum to go with the cube. But what is a Herodrum? Like, isn't everybody a Herodrum? I don't know. Like, I feel like that doesn't really have a class identity, but maybe. Paladin is out if you pre-ordered the next expansion. It is the pre-ordered bonus for Lord of Hatred. Shouldn't have had those cookies and milk? No, you should have more cookies and milk. Still waiting for Diablo to show up? I still think they're saving that for the final expansion. That's what I would do if I was making the game. Like, have him show up in the campaign, like, make his presence felt, but I don't think we should fight him until the end. I want to finish Mephisto, then I want to fight Baal for an expansion or two, then I want to fight Diablo at the very end for, like, level 100. Hopefully fix these bugs. Can't even get the season perks. Weird. Probably get Baal before him? I think so, too. I hope so. Okay, where is this thing? I have to charge the Soul Siphon and slay the Khazra Defenders. Where the fudge is it? I just hope that if we do get Baal, let us actually do Baal waves like we did in Diablo 2, because that was always fun. I could very much see Baal being introduced in Lord of Hatred. Maybe that's what they do. Have like Baal be like halfway through the story of the new expansion, like let us fight Baal, and then bring him back again as like this part 2 for the 3rd expansion. I don't know. I wish I knew how many expansions they were doing, because then we would have a better idea of what their plans are. But for all I know, they could be planning 6, they could be planning 10, who knows? We could be playing Diablo 4 for 20 years. Pindle skin should make. I would love to do Pindle runs in D4. Are you sure people can handle waves? Yeah. I mean, we are getting a wave-based gameplay mode in the new expansion. I don't remember what it's called, but they're doing it. It's basically the Echoing Nightmares from Diablo 3. I think it's echoing something. I don't remember what they called it, though. Diablo 5? I think we're still quite far away from Diablo 5, but I'll be playing it when it comes out. Hopefully I'm still streaming by then. Me and my son are watching you, Riz. He won't go to sleep? Wait, how old's your son? Do I need to say a lullaby? Echoing Scream? Could be. 1. Where is this thing? Oh, wait. That one has... Wait, no, they all have skulls on them. What's your take on Rogue this season? Don't know. Haven't played it. Should do a plant-based character like the druid in PoE? Do I need to turn all these on to find what I'm looking for? You know, the icon is a twisted face. It looks like it's screaming. The D4 version is, or was that the D3 version? Alright, we're lighting it up now. No more running around in the dark. D3, okay. Yeah, I don't remember what the D4 version's called, though. I need to find another one of those. Is what I'm looking for. Oh, is this it? There it is. So something I'm struggling with and can't figure out this season is where do you get boss mats from? That hasn't changed. So it's still going to be like Helltide and Nightmare Dungeons and... I don't know. It does seem like they drop less this season. So like these are from the Tree of Whispers, World Bosses, and from Mercenaries. These are from World Bosses, Mercenaries, Tree of Whispers, Undercity. Like if you hover over one of them, it'll tell you. Do I need to be on Torment 1 for them to drop in Helltide? I don't think so. But maybe? I want to say I got a couple before that. Maybe to be drops, but I think you can get them in caches earlier. I don't remember. The other day at World Boss, it was 100 Paladins and 2 Rogues. Pretty much. Haven't heard anything special about them. You would say it appears to be a popular class, though. I know people do like Rogue. But yeah, I haven't heard too many people playing them. I know my friend Misha was playing a Rogue today. But all I know is she wanted to be playing Paladin, but couldn't because she couldn't upgrade. You've only seen them drop from the World Boss. Huh. Yeah, I haven't gotten very many. Should not have said anything about the clock. Now your brain decided it's tired? Oh no. I have friends. I have a couple. Yeah, Misha's the homie. You don't want to sleep now? You want to complete in the next giveaway? Gotcha. I mean, I probably will do that soon. 140 at Paladin, grind it all night? Hell yeah. Alright, so capstone done. Claim rewards. So we got... Okay, we got the title Laurel. Nice. 4 Paragon points, another Smoldering Ash. We'll go here. Boop, boop. Alright, no title selected. I guess I want to select a title if I'm going to have that there. Where do I do that again? Here. Edit. Title. Holy Poop Nugget. Let's see. Consummate Disciple. No. Crafty disciple. Perfect. I don't care. You're enjoying my stream. You're very interactive and makes me feel like you're not playing by yourself. That is always the goal, right? There are so many streamers, like honestly, there are so many streamers who just play their game and they look at chat like once every 10 minutes and they'll read like one thing and then ignore them for like 20 minutes. And it's just like, why are you a streamer? Like, your character name this season is Jenna Talwart. Am I supposed to know what that means? Is that a pun, or is that somebody famous who I should know that I don't? Who's this guy? Who is this face? Marshall the Rebellion. Genital wart. Got it. Jesus. Oh, that's a StarCraft one? Okay. Every time I see this brings out the pro wrestling fan of me. It looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin's logo with the smoking eyes. Playing Paladin? Hell yeah, I am. All right, good enough. Oh, right. So that's a new thing is we get seals with the tower. Wait, trials? Is it not the tower? Was that part of the gauntlet? I don't even know. But we get seals. Art. Hey, look, loot. On guard. I needed that one. Abilities. Okay, we got 12 points to put in here. So we want this. Definitely want that. Now I think we want to beeline the legendary. How do I like it? It's fun so far. You know what? I'm gonna not even do all these yet. I'm gonna go straight to the legendary. If I can. I don't know if I can get that far though. Yeah, Paladin's cool. Dang it. Castle. All right, seasons. Bunch of stuff to claim. Nice. Still need to finish this guy. You started the season with 99 reliquary tokens and realized they carry... Yeah, up to 99 carry over. All right, so we get 6. That's done. That's done. I can get you. Boop, boop, boop. I have so many heavenly sigils and I haven't used like any of them since like early leveling. Okay. Ooh. Loot pinata? Pretty much. So I already had 2 GAs. But, cleared a pit at level 50. Nice. Yeah, I opened up the pit at 52. I do like that you can do it a little early.
What's still got some good in it?
Virtuous Beast Breaker. Nice. That max life is nice. I might keep that. No more PoE2. I'll definitely be bouncing back and forth between both. Because you didn't pick Drake with Mo Minions meme Dino build? No, I'll be playing both. I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. I like both games. Do you like We Came as Romans? So that's one of those groups that, like, I'm familiar with the name, but I could not tell you a single song that they do, but I want to say I like their music when it does pop on, and I happen to notice. Something like that. Anyways, we're going to put this in here for safekeeping. Also, I'm going to salvage these. Actually, I'll keep one of these since I have 2 of them. That one. They're your jam. Who's your jelly?
Still, you need. What's left, you ask?
Don't mind me.
I'll keep my forge hot.
As long as there's no follow-up questions, I love them. Basically. Oh, we got an... Oh, that's right. Got an Ohm Rune. That's a good one. I'll try to get some pants.
Hello. Not a bad pull, that. Hello, Vassal's ghost. Hello, shining beauty.
Nice. +4 potion capacity. Hell yeah. Arcadia. Is that any good? What is my final build looking like gear-wise? Unique weapon, unique shield, God Slayers, chest piece. So no, we don't need that. Yeah, you and Night Lion, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, so chest piece.
Oh, well. Hello, shining beauty.
Sure. 2 GA. Yep, I'll take it.
I forge more than horseshoes. A hammer sings on your return.
What else? What else? What else? Amulet, weapon.
Hello. Not a bad pull. Hello, shining
Come on,
beauty.
there we go. There we go.
What's left, you ask?
All right. All right. So we need green in there. We need not the armory. You're in the way, punk ass bitch. I said it. All right. So we have still don't have a Se rune. All right. We'll do that. We'll go boom, boom. Seems good for now. And let's just melt those down.
Very well.
Alright, so we need disobedience. Oh, we're not going to be able to do much more here. Shit. Ew, we need Farm Forgotten Souls badly. Alright. Oh no. Oh no, Forgotten Souls.
Solid bits here.
That life on kill is nice. Life on hit and life on kill. Did I what? Did I what? Forget to get them? Forgotten Souls? I did. What happened to PoE 2? I enjoy more than one game at a time. I will be playing both. Need NOS? Uh-oh. Are you street racing? Playing 2 games is forbidden, that's why you're playing 3? Oh, do I need to pick up another one? I'll do it. Alright, Alright, we're gonna do the other giveaway. If you're interested in a Season 11 Premium Battle Pass, you want to be in the purple chat right now. And go. Purple chat, yep. Sadly, I can only do giveaways on the purple website. Alright, so we do have enough to do a Beast in the Ice. So we'll go do that. You're assuming that's a Twitch thing? You have a Battle Pass already? Cool gift, though. Yeah, so, like, I have the only tool that I have to manage a giveaway only works on there, unfortunately. I do hope eventually I can figure out a way to do it across multiple platforms, because that would be nice, since I do multi-stream. You're just lazy? Fair. Yeah, I know you've been over on both sides. Yeah. Get him! Got him. Give me fat loot! Seal of the Second Trumpet. Is that my butt? Butcher's Cleaver, Arcadia, and Seal of the Second Trumpet. Did they change him or did you no-phase him? I no-phased him. Yep. I kicked his ass. Bow, 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 bow. So what does this do? Judgment deals extra damage and has a chance to explode twice. Cool. I'll keep him. Almost died for the first time in hardcore. Uh-oh. As long as this is not real life. Alright, so we need Forgotten Souls badly. Stood still in Helltide to look at gear. Been there. Don't get got, Schwabbits. Don't get got. Alright, so let's go do 2 more strongholds just to get this done. And I will pull the winner of the giveaway after I do this stronghold. And if I forget, I'll do it when I remember. Purple chat! You found it! Yeah, it's exclamation ticket to enter the giveaway. Justin thinks he's hilarious. He almost died for not sure what time IRL last year. Got off with 2 busted legs. They almost better now. That's good. Justin's sleepy. What was your excuse all the other times? Meow, 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 meow. Bow, 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 bow. Open.
Blessed are you who will die in the mother's name.
Give this stranger the holiest of welcomes.
Justin thought he was hilarious. Why was that the perfect response? I don't know. Good thing you're doing a little more defensive pally build, but you're still a little squishy. Yeah, I felt a little squishy early on for sure. I'm starting to feel more tanky now, though. That's the only good response? Touche. You just finished the stronghold? Nice. 3? Huh? Oh, wait. It's :3. I thought you just said 3. I was like, oh. Is that a face? I don't know that face.
Another lamb for the sacrifice.
I'm sorry, your what build, Pally? Huh? Wait, you got tentacles? Have you seen the 5 mythic nightmare dungeon? I've heard about a nightmare dungeon that drops a bunch of mythics, but I don't know what that's all about. I only briefly heard that mentioned. We did it. All right, last call for the giveaway. Rob has a short on YouTube for the Mythic Nightmare Dungeon. So is it something that like anybody can do? I figured it was just a bug. 5 mythics, 2-3 legendary runes, and a spark. That's what you get from it? Huh. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Okay. Where are we going here? Spawns a goblin you kill? You turn level 56? Nice, nice. It's anime cat lip face? Oh, I see. So, what is this dungeon?
It seems we're leaving.
Alright. Closing the giveaway. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stalling for a few seconds for stream delay. I think it's called a Mythic Prankster. Is that not just one of the really rare goblins? Alright. And the winner is, drum roll please. Nice. Cat Agent is the winner. Let me get that code to you real quick. Let's go. I will send it to you via Twitch DMs. Whisper. Boop. Enjoy. Oh, hello. All right. Hammerdin's amazing. I leveled up using Hammerdin. I'm messing around with other stuff now also, but thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. Another one? How did I get so lucky? You're hammered in as well? Yeah, like, I feel like anybody who played Diablo 2 immediately went, Blessed Hammer! Doing it! Doing it! Alright, Den of the Apostate. Den of the Prostate? That's a weird name. Monster level pit tier 30, Torment 2. Bang and Bone Mount Trophy. You're very welcome. Pretty bummed out that there isn't Holy Shield. It would look sick in D4. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, there is Blessed Shield, but it's not quite the same, is it? You want to play a Zeal Phantasm Paladin like you did in Diablo 2? I have good news for you.
They took the pepperoni.
We got Zeal right here.
And stuffed it in the cheese.
You got Fanaticism right here. No, you're cool. You're cool. Alright. I don't know if I can do tier 30 monsters, but we'll try it. Den of the Prostate. We're going. No FOH though? True. No, you're cool. Careful going to Den of the Prostate. It's a shitty place. You're not wrong. Thought it was so cool back then? Yeah. I mean, like, just D2. Such fond memories. Okay, it seems like I can kill them, but it's a little spicier than what I've been doing. That's fine. We'll just lock in. Slapping everything around me super fast. Hey, keep your hands to yourself. Bomb. Destroy the Tempest Altars. It's gone. Uno mas. Remember to unpin the current message? It'll go away eventually, but I appreciate it. Let me get that. Boop. Gonzo. Sounds like your playlist. Nice. Send me a DM? Uh-oh. Let me double check. I don't know how that could have been the case. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to reach out to my Blizzard contact, because that was the third one that he gave me. Wait. Did I copy the wrong one? No, that's the right one. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to reach out. Hopefully I can get a new one. Hopefully. Weird. What's a GA temper? Huh? You just got one? I don't know. I mean, I know through like through masterworking, you can GA one. But if you got it just through tempering, I don't know. Blizzard after Windows bought them? I didn't say it.
That'll
Okay, this is easier than I thought it was gonna be. Comments on the new Diablo DLC? I mean, I put out a whole video on it. I think it looks cool. I'm excited to see what the new class is. Very excited about the Roderick Cube. Curious to see more about the new skill system and the new war plans feature. Curious if there's going to be any new features they haven't announced yet. I would hope so, but who knows? So those who don't buy the previous DLC and the new one won't be able to play no more? Wait. Those who don't buy the previous DLC and the new one won't be able to play no more. Why would you think that? You'll still be able to play the same way that you can play right now if you don't have Vessel of Hatred. You just won't have the new classes and stuff. Paladin fun to play. I'm enjoying it. It's not my favorite class, but I definitely like it. from my limited experience, Sork is still my favorite. Barb is still my number 2. I might put Paladin at number 3, maybe. Druid might still be number 3. Paladin might be number 4. They're close. They're close. What if they had 2 more classes with DLC? They are adding 2 more classes with DLC. Well, Paladin and another mystery class. His number 1 is Necro? Yeah, number 1 in hate. I missed a dude back here. You just started playing Barbarian this season. Do I have recommended what build? I haven't really looked. I know Lunging Strike is supposed to have some really good builds this season, but I haven't played one, so I don't really know. I would check out Cliptus. He's the Mobalytics Barb lead, and he's really good. Also, Rob puts out a lot of really good Barb guides and stuff. Rogue is your last? I like Rogue more than Necro. Rogue's not my favorite. It's just kind of eh. But I like it more than Necro. Pally's almost as good as Necro. Ugh. I like Pally way more than Necro. I like that I'm hitting the millions. But we gotta get it up to billions. These are rookie numbers. Balfour, disciple of Erida. Be interesting to play Diablo as a new class. Now you're thinking outside the box. You can be Diablo 2 boy, or yeah, Diablo 2 boy Diablo, or Diablo 3 girl Diablo. I just cleared 80 on your hentai pally. You way over level T1 capstone. Your aura's killing most stuff. You see? Nice. Before you even see it? Awesome. Love that for you. Alright. We did it. I don't care. Put something in there. And claim. I didn't even look at that shit. That's okay. Alright, so we want these. And then we're gonna go up. Now you want playable Diablo? Well, you can always pitch it. Throw it on their forums or on their Reddit or something. I don't think it's gonna happen though. It's actually you're not gonna get your shoes you ordered in November until next year because FedEx wants to keep it inside the 18-wheeler. Weird. Tell him you said no. Just no. Gimme. Alright, chat. I'm going to call it for the night. I'm getting very sleepy. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to start with PoE or start with Diablo tomorrow. But I assuredly will be playing both at some point. But I hope you all have a good night. Cat Agent, I will try to get that figured out for you. Hopefully I can get an answer from my Blizzard rep. But hope you guys have a good night. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.